system is rebooting at 95%. Everything looks to be in place. Good. Hello, can you hear me? Can you see me? Good. You are probably still feeling a little woozy. Do you remember what happened? Yes, this is your new body. Yes, we have everything as you wanted it. We are just here to make sure that everything has been properly transferred. Okay? So, it says we are at 100% completion right now. Okay? Just quickly type something down here to make sure that everything is as we want it to be. Okay. Lovely. So, no, you cannot look in the mirror yet. It may be a little too alarming for what it is right now. Okay, let me draw it down for you instead. Okay, so what we have here now is your metal skeleton. Okay, so your head is placed on top like so, and you currently only have 2 round holes where the eyes would be. We do not have a nose yet, but we have a little opening for the mouth. Okay, so this is your face right now, and then the upper body, just move this down here. Is this sort of like an egg shape? Okay, this is where all of the hardware is stored. Okay, so usually your brain, so to speak, would be stored inside your head, but in this case everything is stored behind this metal plate. Okay, it gives you the biggest form of protection, and should we ever need to change anything, we simply press a few buttons and a code, and then we can open you up and see what's going on. So we have these joints up here, moving down the arms like so. Then we move down to the legs, another pair of joints, and moving down to the feet. Okay, so this is essentially what you look like right now. Okay, so we want to add a level of tissue so that it somewhat resembles the muscle structure, and then we want to also add a layer of fake skin. Okay, we can adjust that to any color that you would like. Okay, we can go with a more chrome look if you would like. However, it would obviously be very obvious that you are no longer completely human. Yes, okay. So the skin texture will be developed over a week's time, okay? But the muscle tissue we could apply today, okay? Obviously you will be feeling no pain at all, alright? So you don't have to worry about that. I will, however, have to give you a bit of a measuring, okay? Just to see if we have all of the skin material that we need, otherwise we would have to order something again. Okay, good. So, before I do that though, could I maybe ask you, are you interested in a set of hair, like a certain hairstyle? Okay. Colour? Okay, right. Yes, we have a little pamphlet of colours that you could look through. We could also do something completely customised, so anything is possible. Now for the eyes, certain colour. Yeah. Now, would you like the actual lens to be cat eye or... Okay. So, okay, now for the nose, I think we'll just go with the nose that you had before. Yeah, okay. And for the mouth, any preference? Okay. Right, so I have that written down. Okay, you did already hand out a form to us, which I believe has the preference for overall body shape. So I'm just going to adapt from what I can see here. That is the right one, isn't it? Yeah, good, okay. So we're just going to add to that. Okay. Okay. Yes, it's amazing what we can do with technology these days. It's quite fascinating. Okay, so we're basically just going to go a little in depth here. We don't need to create any shadow, but this is just to overall give you an idea. Okay, so let us go ahead and measure your upper body here. Okay, so we're just going to start with shoulders down to the lower joint here. This is where we're going to be attaching your hands. Okay, go with elbow. Okay, the other side. Okay, I'm going to go from shoulder joint to shoulder joint. Okay, good. Just write those down. Okay, perfect. Wonderful. Okay, now we're going to do up here, just below the chin, going down to where around about the belly button would be. Okay, I'm going to measure around your neck. Good. Perfect. Okay, now for the actual face. Okay, so I'm just going to measure across, okay, and from top to bottom. Okay. And then we're just going to measure completely around the face. Yeah. Okay. So we're obviously going to leave out the part inside the eye, so I'm just going to measure from this corner to here, and then moving out. Okay. This side. Right. So, would you like us to add any, say any moles or maybe any beauty marks that you had before? Okay. Now, I don't know if this is something for you, but one of our recent clients actually requested a somewhat of a holographic sheen to be put right underneath the skin where the light hits the face, say up here, right above the apples of the cheeks, just to create a bit of a shimmery effect. That would be an option. We also had some clients ask for a slightly more red tint around the cheek area for a bit of a blush effect. Okay. Right. So So let me see, what are the other options? Of course, freckles, if you would like some, and just a general, let's see here. Did we add the colour to that one? I don't think we did. Well, what I'm trying to say is you can basically add any colour you want, which is also another follow-up question. Did you have tattoos beforehand? So if you should get a tattoo in future, you will have to say to the artist that your skin reacts a little bit differently since it is not completely human, okay? So there shouldn't be any swelling, which is basically making it easier for you, isn't it? Yes, okay. Right. Okay then. So that's looking wonderful. Now, let me ask you a few questions, just a little comprehension test, okay? Since we want to see if everything has been transferred properly. Just very quickly, could you give me your name, date of birth, okay, where were you born, where do you reside now? Okay, do you happen to know your phone number off by heart? Okay. Alright, so let's see what next. We'll do a little fast round as you obviously also filled out a little form beforehand about some of your favourite things and less favourite things. Okay, so for instance, if you were to have sweet potato fries, would you prefer that with mayonnaise, ketchup? Okay, out of the two, would you prefer a Korean barbecue or an Indian curry? Okay, right. Would you prefer to have 5 puppies or 5 kittens? Mix of both. Good. Okay. Let's see. Do you lean more towards the colour green or the colour red? Okay. Blue or yellow? Okay. Purple or orange? Okay. Perfect. Right. Out of these 3 numbers, which would be your favourite? 4, 25, 76. Okay, perfect. Let's see what else we have. Okay. Pineapple or tomato? Yeah. Pizza or pasta? Good. Okay. Pancakes or waffles? Good choice. Okay. Right. 2D animation or 3D animation in films? Okay. And last but not least, going on a hike or going to the movies? Okay, perfect. So everything you had written down here is what you just told me, so that is perfect. Okay, so we are also going to test your hearing really quickly, okay? So I'm just going to make some sounds, alright? And I want you to tell me which ear you could hear them in, okay? So I'm just going to deactivate this area here, okay? So that you shut your eyes. Where can you hear the sound? Which ear? You're right, good. Left, right, left, very good. Different sound coming in. Left, right, left, left, very good. Another sound coming in. Right, left, right, left, very good. And one more sound. Right, left, right, left. Very good. You can see just fine? Perfect. Okay. Now let's see if you can follow this light. Okay? Alright. I can see the receptors in the eye hole. They should be reacting to this light. Good. Okay. I believe we can also insert the actual eye today, so you will be looking a lot more like something you are used to. Okay. Good. Alright, a little bit faster. Up and down. Up, down. Up, down. And up. Okay. Alright, keep looking at the center of my face for me. Just going to move the light up. And up. And across. And across. And across. And across. And across. Okay. Down. Down. And okay. Very, very good. Were you having any difficulties there? No? Excellent. Okay. Now let's see what's on the list next here. Ah yes, of course. Testing the sensitivity around the joints. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is first of all, I just want to clean the joints a little bit. Okay. Alright, and as we've cleaned them, we are going to just press around a little bit and see if you can feel everything, okay? So, down here where you'd touch the hands as well. Okay, so I'm just going to be using these two tools here, okay? I want you to tell me if you can feel this. Yeah. Good, other side. Good. Perfect. Okay, now let's see if you can see if there's a difference between soft and sharp. Okay? Soft, sharp, sharp, soft. Let's see if we can also use a different texture. Okay, do you feel this? Slightly dull. Okay, what about here? Okay, very good. Okay, perfect. So let me have a look. Is everything straightened up properly? Okay. I don't think we need to do anything with the actual joints because these are still very oiled up. Okay, so there shouldn't be any motion that gives you any trouble. Although, can you lift up the arm like so? Yeah, and then extend it. Okay, and move the arm right up. Yeah, and down. Okay, and up again. And down. Now, can you go back a little bit? Yeah, the chair's a bit restricting, I know. Okay. Good, and no trouble there? Okay, you can do a 360 spin, I believe, with your arms. Let me see. Good, okay, and the other one? Very good. Okay, you should be able to do that with your legs as well, okay, with no problem. Okay, good. Right, so let me just take my little list here, okay? I'm going to write down some bits and pieces of information, okay? I'm going to also print some things out for you, but this is just for you to get used to your new body, okay? Oh, it's no problem at all. It's absolutely fine. Okay, so we have a few activities for you to do, okay? So per day we would need about a 5-minute exercise so that you can train your new hands, okay? You can train your new feet, right? Walking might be a little bit difficult for you still, so I don't need you to worry about that, alright? That's just completely fine. It should take you about a week to get used to things, and within that time you should already have your new skin and you should be feeling fresh as new. Yeah? Okay, perfect. So, as I said, exercises, they're very, very simple. Now for eye and hand coordination, we do have a few video games that we would like you to play. Okay, so essentially we're giving you video games as homework, okay? So we have The Last of Us as a video game, both 1 and 2, okay? We also have, let me see, we have Beyond Good and Evil for you to play. We have, oh, I should mention, these are not only console games but also PC games. Okay, so if you're playing on a PC, you can practice sitting straight with the upper body. I know it's a little difficult right now. Okay, so while you are playing on a console, we're just really focusing on eyes and hands, whereas with the PC, we're also focusing on the upper back. Yeah, okay, perfect. As for eating, drinking, we will provide anything that you would need, okay? So you just have a regular stomach, so to say, as everybody would. It just functions a little bit differently. We currently have, I believe, as a starter, we have a pumpkin soup, and then we have roasted vegetables with hummus, and as a dessert, let me see, might be some sort of chia pudding, I'm not quite sure. I have to have a look. And for drinks, we have all sorts of teas, water, juice, we have everything. Yeah, okay, you just let us know. Okay, good. So, before I let you go, just have one little look into the ear holes, okay? No, that's looking just fine, I think. No need to worry about that. Okay. Yeah, the good thing is you don't need to be cleaning it as thoroughly as you usually would, only if it gets into contact with water. Yes, well, technically you wouldn't have to shower since you are not producing any oils or sweat or anything like that. However, we will give you a little manual that you can just give yourself an overall wash. Yeah? Okay then, perfect. So, do you have any other questions so far? No? It's probably very overwhelming, isn't it? Yeah. Well, don't you worry. If there is anything that you need, okay, anything you'd like to ask, anything you're not completely sure about, okay, you just let us know. We have an array of clothing that you can choose for now, okay? It might feel a little bit weird without the skin, but we'll help you out with that. Yeah? Okay, of course. So, I hope you enjoy your new body, and I'm very, very glad that we got to work with you. This has been so much fun. Yeah. Okay then. Right, so enjoy your next few days, okay? I'll be seeing you in a couple of days just to give you a bit of a checkup. Okay? Perfect. Alright. I'll see you soon then, yeah? Alright, okay. Alright, let me help you out. Okay. I'll put you into this chair. Oh, and of course take away the cables here. Okay. We don't want you driving home with those still attached. Okay then. Alright, I'll see you later.